The last thing I'll say is I think some of it,
Yeah.
I do think of it psychologically because I just think some of it is like in certain models of development I've seen that maturity is correlated with an expanded circle of concern. So if you're
Mm,
born and all you can perceive is yourself because there's no separation between like a baby's identity and everything is just kind of it's totally innocent and fine, but there's no distinction between like, well, he's never a baby's not going to not cry because someone else is sleeping and will be woken up, right? Because all they can perceive is
right.
their own kind of experience of the world. And then there's a notion
Mm,
then that and then it extends to family and you think of your family and then it extends potentially to
mm,
your group. And then,
yeah.
ultimately it has to have some type of global expansion where you realize, you know, and again, maybe from an anthropological perspective, that's all made up and fictitious too, and the foundations of things like human rights are really slippery, but there is a
Yeah, there is
sense.
definitely a tribal pattern to that.
Yeah, but you evolve through in a broadened field of care and empathy, and it does seem that a lot
Right.
of politics, to drastically simplify it, does involve
Yeah.
on that level when you're talking the level of psychology. Other stuff is just power, interest, and those types of things, which I think we focus on more. But I think that the part that
Hmm.
you're talking about, a lot of it could just be measured by whom do you consider to be part of your circle of care, essentially. And
Mm,
there are divisions
yeah.
in that. But yeah, that's my
Yeah.
kind of last thought on it. You have a final thought before we jump off?